Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Fear 3. As always, I am your host, Doomdog. With me is Dalton. Say hello.
Hello.
It has been a while since the last episode of Fear 3, and I'm sorry about that. I managed to screw up my sleeping schedule, so I was always asleep, falling asleep, anytime I would have been able to record with Dalton. I had to fix that, and then by the time I fixed that, he was on vacation, and I recorded episodes of um, Let's Play Oblivion with Eddie Timmy, and Let's Play Far Cry 4 with Philosopher Leo. I hope you guys enjoyed those. We're recording this, I still have 2 episodes of Far Cry 4 to upload, so we're recording this on the 10th. Let's try hosting a co-op game. Why are all these... Steam profile. What? I don't need this many tabs open, Steam. I didn't even know Steam had tabs. Okay, where the fuck? That's you. How do I invite you to the fucking game again?
I think you should be able just to send an invite through the friends thing.
Invite to game. See if that worked.
Yep.
There we go. We got to figure it out. It's been a while. Sorry. Okay, we're in interval 7. And this is where we need to go find the main character of the second game. I don't remember why, but we have to go find him. Hopefully this works out better.
Probably died.
Not yet. He does in this game. Spoilers.
The fuck?
Chopper Victor 1-1 to command. I can't keep this bird airborne along with disturbance in the sky. Request permission to go. Command! She's out of control! I can barely hold her!
We're in an airport.
Squad, check in. We're green. Check in. Alpha 1, eyes.
God damn it.
All call signs, this is command. Be advised, the disturbance in the sky are paranormal anomalies. Secure your sensors as one incident occurs.
Eat lead, all of you. It just... Oh my god. Why? It didn't do this for the first, 6 episodes.
I don't get it.
Do you want to try hosting?
I can't get to that level.
You can't get to this level?
Because I wasn't the one who was... I wasn't actually playing the game, so...
Oh, right.
Because I was joining your game.
For some reason, that doesn't count as progress for
Yeah,
you.
that's stupid. That's how Halo worked, too, for some reason.
Yeah. Well, there we didn't have a problem with this shit. We didn't really have a problem with it dropping when we were doing Halo. It's just this game, and I don't know why. Oh, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to do it solo again, and I don't want to do that. But I'll do that if it means getting through it. Then we'll hopefully
This
pick...
far.
Chopper Victor 1-1 to command. I can't keep this bird airborne with all these disturbances in the sky. Request permission to... Command! She's out of control! I can barely hold her!
What's your status? We got a hostile target.
All call signs, this is command.
you're dead.
The disturbances in the sky are producing paranormal anomalies. Secure your sectors if more disturbances occur.
That's backward. Now, one of the reasons why we wanted to do this is so we could play it through at co-op.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to playing this, but I mean, at least we made it at least like 3/4 of the way through co-op, at least.
Yeah.
Still.
Fucking, we still have this level and another one after it to go.
There it is. Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna have to do it by myself, aren't I? Well, this sucks. Sorry, dude.
No, that's nothing you can do about it. Apparently, this is the problem a lot of people have. I've been looking online, and a lot of people just... I don't think there even is a fix for it.
That's so dumb.
Chopper Victor 1-1 to command. I can't keep this bird airborne with all these disturbances in the sky. Request permission to... Command! She's out of control! I can barely hold her!
So where'd you go on vacation?
Royal Caribbean ship, Utopia of the Seas, went to like their private island and stuff in Bahamas and for 3 nights.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was the first time on a royal ship.
Oh, what'd you do out there?
I just hung out on their beach and stuff, and even though it was even down there, it was still in like the low 60s, upper 50s. So I mean, it's kind of too chilly to enjoy like that type of weather down there. That's usually down there.
Yeah, it's a little too chilly to go swimming.
And then like of course like the top decks of the ship were cold, so you can't really be there either too much. Just like hung out on the ship most of the time with the shows and bars and just hung out.
I don't know, it still sounds fun though.
Yeah, it was.
All call signs, this is command. Be advised, the disturbances in the sky
I
are...
just can't get over how cold, like even down there it's get like cold as hell. Like Florida was fucking in like the upper 20s. Which is, it was fucking, I've never felt that cold in Florida.
I didn't know Florida
There's
got
snow
that
and supposedly like some areas of Florida, like I don't know if they got snow, but they were supposed to.
Yeah, I didn't even know Florida got that cold, man. That's news.
Very
to me.
rarely. I'm not sure how Texas is.
It does not usually get that cold. We had a few days where it did, and it was miserable, but it usually doesn't get that cold here. I cannot go under the plane. It won't let me. I got the script written for the Prey video. I finished revising it last night, so I might record it tonight. I might not. Because I'm going to be editing this tonight, and I kind of want to do something that doesn't involve working on my computer for a little while.
Just need a break.
Yeah. It's a long script. I mean, I did a bunch of research because I don't know if you knew this about the 2006 game Prey, but it had a long development cycle. It started development in 1995 and came out in 2006. Minor.
Yeah, I heard yeah.
These creatures.
Go ahead.
Wasn't there a? Yeah, because wasn't there like a? It was kind of like Duke Nukem Forever, where they made like a. There was like a build that like had like a trailer and stuff, and
Yeah, there was a 1998 or 98 trailer. And they had the ability. It didn't make it into the final game, but they had the ability to place a portal in one spot, and then place the other end of the portal in another spot, and like shoot bullets through them or transport from one area to another through them, just like in the game Portal. In 1998, like you can see, there's video footage of an interview with a guy at 3D Realms showing that off, and they wanted to put a portal gun into the final build that came out in 2006, and just didn't have the budget for it.
Got more of those commanders in the field looking for you.
But it's just mind-blowing that they had portal tech working that early on.
wonder how good it would have been.
We'll never know because it didn't come out.
It probably wouldn't have been as seamless as it was in Portal. It probably would have had some kind of like small like loading aspect to it.
I always really liked in this area of this game the reflection of the rain falling. You can see through the lights on the different surfaces. I always really liked how that looks in this game. But yeah, it's really cool. And the game we got is awesome. I don't know if you've played the 2006 game Prey.
No, I mean I got it on. I got a secondhand Steam key for it, so I have it on Steam, even though it's not on the storefront anymore. But I don't think I actually played it yet, though.
Do take the time to play through it at some point, like before you watch my video, I would say, because you know how I go through the whole fucking story, so you don't want to spoil that for yourself. I would recommend playing it for yourself because it is awesome.
Does it run well?
Yeah, you'll have to do some tweaking to like INI files and whatnot to get it to run properly, because it does not have support for modern HD resolutions. But you can get it running just fine. Like I recorded it 1440p and it ran just fine. I've still got a physical copy. Is what I've got from way back in the day. I had the special edition. It came with the what are the metal cases called that?
So a steel box or steel case or that came with the little figurine of a hunter from the game and Tommy, as well as an art book. I don't know how much that's worth now.
Good question, but I have no intention of selling mine.
That's how I am with a lot of my games. Even like the rare like survival horror PS2 games I got, I'm like, I'm not getting rid of it.
You have Rule of Rose or Rumble Rose or whatever that one's called, don't you?
That yeah, I have Roller Rose and Haunting Ground. Clock Tower.
Haunting Ground was
2,
the one with
Struggle
the dog, right?
Yeah. It's funny you said Rumble Rose, because Rumble Rose is that, like, Dead or Alive kind of, like, girl wrestling game.
Oh. I didn't know there were two different games.
I haven't heard that name in years. That brought me back to watching G4 and shit. But yeah. Well, there's also, like, I have Clock Tower 2, The Struggle Within on PS1. That's a lot of money, apparently. Like, it seems like all these horror games are worth something.
I'm glad Clock Tower got re-released, even if I kind of don't like limited run games. Just on principle, because they fired someone for the dumbest of reasons.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they fired someone for following gays against groomers on Twitter. Literally just following someone on Twitter. That is the dumbest fucking reason to fire someone.
How long? Yeah, that wasn't. That was. I guess it was a long time ago now. Kind of seems like it.
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
Yeah, I got the special edition of that Clock Tower thing they did.
I would admittedly love to have that. But you can get the Clock Tower re-release they did on Steam with the original Clock Tower. I've always wanted to play it. Just the concept of survival horror type of game. I realize it wasn't technically a genre yet at that time, but that on the
Super Famicom.
yeah, the Super Nintendo essentially is just so cool to me.
Yeah, it really was. Cause it's kind of I wouldn't say it's hard to play, but like it's definitely it's like a trial and error sort of thing. Like you learn just by dying, and there's a lot of different endings you can get, doing certain things and not doing certain things. But like, once you know what to do, like you can beat the game like really quick.
I don't know if you saw, but GOG recently gave away. You can't get it like this anymore, but they gave away Alone in the Dark 1, 2, and 3 for free.
Oh really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I hope people pick that up. If
I think I already have them, but I'll check anyway.
Yeah, if nothing else, then just for the historical factor of Alone in the Dark 1 is pretty much the first survival horror game.
Yeah. Definitely the first 3U one.
Yeah, I know there's an argument to be made about
shit.
Sweet Home, whether it's RPG or survival horror or whatever. Because it inspired Resident Evil. But I don't believe it when people say that Alone in the Dark didn't. Because there's so much similarity between Alone in the Dark, the first one, and the first Resident Evil. There is so much similar between the two. So I don't buy it when people say that it wasn't a big inspiration on it.
Yeah, Alone in the Dark definitely was. Did you ever hear of the game called Project Firestart for the Commodore 64?
No, I can't say I did.
Apparently that was like the first survival horror game because it had like it literally had like limited resources, item management, it was it's kind of like inspired by Aliens, kind of. Like I never even heard, I don't know why it's so like under the radar, because it's like straight up like survival horror on the Commodore 64 in like the 80s.
Fascinating. No, I haven't heard of that at all. Like, you would think some kind of history of survival horror video, which I've watched numerous of, would mention.
Oh, there's a. That reminds me, actually. There is a. Do you know that one channel called like Ahoy?
Yeah.
Like, I think he did like a kind of a recent video about horror games, and I think that's where I learned about it actually.
Ahoy does good work. I've seen their. They did a video on Quake that was really good. Beyond that, I also talked about Prey 2, and God, going back into Prey 2 made me want it so fucking bad, because it's all the gameplay we saw and everything we heard about it just looks so fucking cool, dude. And it's such a shame we never got Prey 2. And I don't begrudge the game, the 2017 game we got. It's got nothing to do with the original at all, really. I mean, it's supposed to be a spiritual successor to System Shock. And I love System Shock 1 and 2. Those games are amazing. So I can't hate it.
Yeah.
But I would have loved to have.
Trying to find a way to you, but it isn't looking good. Just
All the video I was talking about apparently is by a channel called Never Knows Best. It wasn't Ahoy. But he does good stuff too.
I almost missed this body down here. But yeah, that sounds interesting. I had never even heard of it. I would have thought some survival horror thing. Like, I've seen survival horror ones even mention Haunted House or whatever it's called on the Atari 2600.
On the Atari, yeah.
Which, like, is incredibly primitive. But it is also kind of sort of where horror began in video games, so I get it.
Or like a 3D Monster Maze on the... I can't remember... Well, I don't think it was the Apple II, but it's one of those early computers, like those home computers.
Yeah.
Advancing! Get eyes on the target!
Why was I stuck in place?
See it? That's a negative!
I couldn't move there for a second.
Found him!
I died. I have a soft spot for the 2600 in general, though.
Yeah, I do too.
Like, it was my first home console as a kid, so I've really got a soft spot for it.
That was one of the game systems I played a lot when I was a kid. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it was
like that in the NES and stuff.
It was. I mean, I'm not that old. It was a hand-me-down, so.
Same.
Yeah, it was a hand-me-down 2600 that my grandparents had in the basement, and they let my brother and I have it, and we played a bunch of games on it, and it was awesome. It was fun. I love the thing. And I want one of the. I want one of those 2600 HDMI things where you just put your 2600 cartridge in and it works through high definition.
Everyone, ours! Eyes front!
I like one of the new ones they're making.
Yeah, I think Analog has put out one. They just put out a Nintendo 64 HD.
Got a visual?
And Analog does incredibly high quality stuff. You pay a pretty penny for it, but you get incredibly high quality. Are you familiar with them?
I don't think so.
They did. They first became well known when they did a made out of wood version of the. What was the home console version of the
Report
SNK arcade machine.
With Neo Geo.
Yeah, they did a made out of wood Neo Geo that plugged in through HDMI.
That's cool because those things are fucking expensive.
Yeah. So is getting a copy of that. Getting a physical one now. Even when it was new, it was expensive. It's more expensive now.
Yeah.
But you have to get it used.
I mean, it's pretty much like a home arcade. Pretty like all the graphics were exactly the same, pretty much.
Yeah, the cheapest way to get it is to get the CD version of it.
Oh yeah, the Neo Geo CD.
And you have to, and the load times. Oh my god, you go back to the PlayStation 1, you think load times on that are bad?
I can only imagine.
It is so much worse. I've never owned one. I've only, seen videos about it. And every single one of them talked about how terrible the load times are on that thing. It was like a 1x CD-ROM, so that makes sense. Reading the data as slow as humanly possible.
Oh yeah. It'll be cool to get Metal Slug on that.
Oh yeah.
I got a visual.
There was a lot of Metal Slug games released for that, wasn't there?
I'm not sure.
'Cause I think it was at least 1, 2, and 3, which we've all done, which we've done and reviewed on the channel. We've done all 3.
Get eyes on the target. Target spotted. Target at 12.
Are there any more Metal Slug games on Steam?
Sam. Got it.
There's, yeah, I think all of them are.
Visual.
Because I would love to do more of those on this channel at some point. That'd be fun.
Because which ones did we do? We did 1, 2, 3. Did we do X? I think it's the same as.
Yeah, well, I think X is like an updated version of like 3 or 2. I don't remember.
Because there's Double X. There's. I don't think all of them are on Steam. I think there's like the one that was on the PS2 is not on here, or the PSP, or one of the ones in the anthology.
Squad, good place.
Oh, they really don't have that big of a selection. I thought they did.
Yeah, I didn't remember there being too many of them on Steam.
It's him.
Because I forgot how many there were in the series. I guess there's.
Yeah,
Because I played a couple of the newer ones on PS4.
I know it goes up to at least 7.
Take cover.
So I decided that there's a huge video that I want to do that's going to be expensive.
Found him. Nice
Because
run.
I'm going to have to buy a lot of video games in order to get it done. And that is the history of real-time strategy games on console. Because I find real-time strategy games on console to be just a fascinating subject because it's inherently inferior just by nature.
Behind the railing.
Because playing RTS is just naturally better if you have a mouse, you know?
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I guess we could play Metal Slug Double X because that's a reimagining of the 7th game on the DS. But apparently, the Steam port's apparently shit, judging by the reviews.
That's unfortunate.
$20. Oh god.
There, did I finally win?